Yeah, I just wanted to do a real quick video on my experience with this $100 saw from Amazon. It's called the John Cutter, and or Joan Cutter. I'm not really sure. It's really weird. It has a lash over a O in the end. But anyway, it was $99 and some change plus tax shipped. And so this is the best arborist saw or even regular chainsaw that I've ever bought for $100. In fact, I've used it for about 3 months on and off doing small branch work, and there are some pros and cons to it. I would definitely recommend it to any homeowner that handles saws, and I would not recommend it to somebody that's a professional because it has some issues that would cause some problems if you're trying to be efficient. One such problem is that the gas tanks, the gas in the oil tank, they really don't hold much fluid. This gas tank kind of comes up around and then it curves around and you get a little more gas, and the oil tank is about 2/3 the size of gas is what it looks like. But these things here, oh, let me go back. It came with this tool set. This is just a hex wrench, and it came with this, which is your standard socket, but it's got the Phillips head instead of the flat head, so you can adjust the tighten or loosen the chain. Right there is your adjustment, and it does take the small socket. The problem that I found is when taking the gas can apart, it does not have a flat head like the steel usually comes with to be able to grab that thing. I mean, you could probably do it, but I like to give it a little more than finger tight with these little tiny nubs. And one of the bigger problems that I run into with this is, if you look, the edge fills up. Let me see if I don't know if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, it won't let me zoom in on this particular model here. So let me pull it in. It collects dirt around the edge, and then when you take that off, that dirt and stuff wants to fall into the gas tank and into the oiler, and that's not a good thing. So I actually usually blow around the lip before I open them up, because you don't want to clog your filter and you don't want oil or particles to get into your oil, which can cause your oiler to jam up, and then you'll have all sorts of problems. So that's an issue. The other issue is a full tank of gas and a full tank of oil is not going to get you through even half of trimming a medium to just a medium-sized tree. You're going to have to bring your fuel and oil up with you if you're doing arborist work, which is why I don't recommend this for professionals, just for homeowners. It's fairly lightweight. I didn't get the measurement, but it feels like it's about 4 to 5 pounds maybe. Could be 6, but it's not very heavy at all. I mean, it's easy to wheel with one arm when you need to, and it starts pretty easy. Almost every time it starts right up. You have to pump the little fuel gauge here, and then it's got a choke. You pull this up. You start it once, you kick it over with the choke, and then it starts right up. The choke goes down, and then it starts right up, and when you want to shut it off, it's got a little button right here at your thumb, which is really handy. And the chain brake works well. Apart from that, I've been pretty happy with it. So I'll show you how I use it. I haven't even had to sharpen the chain yet, but I probably won't use the file that it came with. I don't know. It didn't come with anything to stick the file into, and it doesn't even have an end that's tapered so that you could get it into a handle. But you know, what do you expect for $100? You get a little tiny screwdriver so you can adjust the oiler, which is on the bottom. If you want more or less oil, it tells you, if you tighten it, it's going to choke out the oil. If you open it up, loosen it, it's going to give you more oil. So all in all, it's a really good saw for a homeowner. The main thing I would say to be aware of is you're going to need a screwdriver to tighten and loosen the gas caps, and you want to blow those out before you open them up so you don't get debris in the tank.